Hi, welcome to this video by Textures by Blue Sky Incorporated. You can call 1-888-699-7785 for a 100% free estimate. There's 7 really important questions that you need to ask your popcorn removal contractor before you get started. First of all, popcorn ceiling removal is very common these days, but so is getting ripped off and scammed by your contractor. You want to make sure you use a reputable company. There are many good contractors doing great work, but there's also many scam artists and fly-by-night companies who are only looking to rip you off. In Central and Florida in particular, when hurricanes went through, there was a lot of companies that lost their businesses, so they decided to become popcorn removal contractors. You want to make sure you use someone that's good. Another reason is that real estate values across the country have been depressed, so many homeowners are choosing something inexpensive to do to their home to make it look better, and popcorn removal is a great way. So these are the 7 questions that you want to ask. Do I need to worry about testing for lead in my house? And the short answer is, if your home was built before 1978, then the answer is yes. If it was built after 78, then the answer is no. You can get a lot more information at EPA.gov, but what they say is that doing renovation activities like sanding, cutting, and demolition can create lead dust. It can be damaging to harmful to adults and children. You want to make sure that you use a lead safe certified contractor to do your work. And you can hire a company like Textures by Blue Sky Incorporated. Can I remove the popcorn ceiling by myself and save money? Of course. Anytime you do work by yourself, you can save some money. But if you don't know what you're doing, you could be into a major headache that could cost you a lot more when it's all said and done. The first reason is you're going to need some specialized equipment, and there is some expertise involved when it comes back into putting texture or paint back on those surfaces. Also, the work may cause damage to other areas of the house, the furniture, the walls, the floors. It becomes even more difficult if the popcorn ceilings have already been painted, which leads us to the next one. Is it more difficult to remove popcorn ceilings which have been painted? And the answer is removing popcorn ceilings that have been painted are more difficult because it's more difficult to penetrate the paint with water. This is another situation where the expertise of a professional contractor can be a major benefit and save you money in the long run. Will my house be a complete mess? And the answer is yes and no. It's a messy job. What you're going to have to do is cover off the entire area of the work to be done. You need to cover all the vents with plastic, cover all the fixtures with plastic and tape. You got to cover the carpets and floors. Any areas that you don't want to be affected by the job. You want to create a containment area. And again, this is where the expertise of a professional popcorn removal company comes into play, because they can protect your house and leave it spotless. And actually, when you come back, it's probably going to look better because now you've removed your popcorn. Are you going to have to move all your furniture out of the house? The answer is no. Experts in popcorn removal, residential painting, ceiling repair, and drywall repair are specialists in protecting your belongings. Most companies are going to want you to remove the knickknacks, pictures, small electronics, etc., but you do not have to move everything out of your house. How long does it take to remove popcorn ceilings? It depends on the size and scope of the work, the condition of the house, the height of the ceilings, whether or not the rooms are empty or furnished. And once you've removed the popcorn, you still have to apply the knockdown texture and paint it. So it depends. But a professional popcorn removal company like Textures by Blue Sky Incorporated can typically complete a 3,500 square foot house in one day. Last question, how do I know how to hire a good contractor? Well, ask your friends and family, do some research, make sure that you use a company that has been in the business for at least a few years, and you want to make sure they're licensed, bonded, and insured. You especially want to find a company registered with the BBB, the Florida Ceiling and Wall Contractors Association, and it needs to be lead safe certified. Textures by Blue Sky can handle everything that you need. You're going to want to call Clay at 1-888-699-7785 to set up a free estimate.